Well, welcome back to my reviews. It's been quite a while since I've done one. It was a pretty long winter here. Lots of snow and basically crappy days. When it wasn't snowing, it was raining. So the flea market wasn't that active. Took quite a while to get going this year, and it's still not really up to par. Seem to get a lot of people out there, but they don't have the sellers that have got the stuff that I want. Anyways, I've got a few items I've picked up over the last few months. I'll just present them in this video as new finds, I guess. This was a neat one. I've never had one of these. It's a number K42B in the Matchbox king size line. And it's a Traxcavator road ripper. You can see it's got some cylinders here. Front dump on it. Got a hydro sleeve here. Black rubber tracks. Surprised they were there. This was a $2 item. An older woman had a $2 table and everything on it was $2, and this was included. It is missing the white plastic driver and a black snap-on roof. Other than that, it's all here. And I think the exhaust is a little too short. Whoops. That's why I'm surprised these are here, because they're just the ones you can slip off. Matchbox series, king size, K42. Caterpillar Traxcavator, made in England. Copyright 1979, Lesney Products and Company. There's a road ripper. You can retract that and keep it elevated off the road when you're traveling. It's a pretty neat machine. I'd like to get a low loader to haul this. I think it would look pretty nice on there. It's in pretty good condition too, really. So that's K42 Traxcavator. I think I'll do this one here. This was kind of neat to find. I've got a couple of these before. And they're Erdl cars from the 80s. This is a 51 Chev two-door coupe. Actually, I guess it's a two-door sedan. It's opening doors, little interior detail. I think I've got a Merc, but a 52 Merc and a Studebaker around the same year, I believe. Anyways, they called this the replica series. I remember seeing them in Woolworths and that back in the 80s. There was quite a few cars in this series. Not a bad little casting, actually. It's a nice detail on the chrome pieces. Erdl, Dyersville, Iowa. Made in Hong Kong. And replica 51 Chevrolet. Notice the wheels are the same ones they used on the General Lees for the Dukes of Hazzard and that series of vehicles. So that dates it pretty well. That's a 51 Chev from the Erdl replica series from the 1980s. Kind of a nice one I found was a 1929 Le Mans Bentley from the Model of Yesteryear series, the first series. So it would be Y5A. It's very, very good condition. There's the blower there. That's a separate casting, actually, that plated piece. And it's metal. Got the bronze radiator shell, which was later changed to silver paint. Steering wheel's the metal steering wheel, or bare metal. Later on changed to the racing green body color. And there's the original type spoke wheels they had on this. They were a cast spoke, number 5 decals. Originally this tonneau here was painted gray, but they dropped that quite early to save some money in manufacturing. There's one less step on the assembly line. (1929) 4.5 liter Bentley, models of yesteryear, number 5, made in England by Lesney. I love the first series of yesteryears. They were really well done. This one came out in '58. It was replaced in '62 by another Bentley model, but it was a lot more detailed, the next one, and a little bigger. This model too was the first yesteryear with black plastic tires. So there's the 1929 Le Mans Bentley in the Model of Yesteryear series. Now I got a tractor here, which I've had a couple of these over the years. I've never had the disc harrow. This one came with the disc harrow. It was in the box it was in. So I was glad to get that. It's a pretty simple plastic piece here, but kind of completes this little model. And I believe this is probably one of the originals of this one. The unpainted base and no paint on the tires. Later on they had yellow inside the big tires on the wheel. Got the really light colored interior. That's a neat looking toy. And the harrow definitely completes it. And I picked up this one at the flea market. And when I bought the tractor and paid for it and wandered around for a while at the flea market and went back, and I don't know how I missed it the first time, but I started digging through boxes again at this guy's stall, and the trailer was in here. This is the number 50B John Deere tractor, and it's the early one because it's got the gray plastic tires on the yellow hubs. I have one of these with black plastic tires, but I've always wanted one with the grays, and I was glad to get this later on. Glad I went back. This one was in the Matchbox series from 1964 to 69, and the same length of time for the trailer. They were sold as separate toys, but meant to be a set. The trailer's number 51. I like the tread on that, those rear tires. It's got a little yellow plastic steering wheel. Some nice engine detail. Painted grille. Matchbox series, Lesney, England, number 50. This one here says number 51, Matchbox series. Trailer, made in England by Lesney. Makes for a nice, attractive little set. And last but not least, but after one of these for years. I've had a couple that didn't have the motorcycles in the back. These have both. This is near mint condition. For $5, it was well worth it. It's got the original sticker on it with the 500. Yellow, red, and black squares. Yellow interior. The tow hook is part of that interior detail. And then the motorcycles are in yellow, and they're very well detailed. And the color is like a metallic maroon red, I guess you'd call it. I don't think it's dark enough to be maroon, but it's got a bit of a maroon color in it. Number 60, Holden pickup, made in England, 1977, Lesney Products and Company Limited, and Matchbox Superfast. Beautiful little truck. So I guess that was my finds at the flea market for the past 5 months. Other than buying eggs and lunch and stuff there. That was about it for toys. But they're nice models and they're all in pretty decent shape, so you can't complain. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.